It's Ken from the Gilmore Car Museum. How about a little history here in the Cadillac LaSalle dealership, here on Dealership Row at the Gilmore Car Museum. Henry Ford had struggled with his second company, the Henry Ford Corporation, and his investors finally said, "We just can't work with you anymore, Henry, sorry." And so they brought in another Henry named Henry Leland. And this was way back in 1902. And they said, "Henry Leland, do you think you can take this company and turn it around and make us our money and build a car that will sell and that you can market?" And he said, "Yeah, I think I can." And Henry was very much an engineer. His nickname was Henry Precision Leland. So Leland, first thing he did, he took over the Henry Ford Corporation and he changed the name to Cadillac. And if you come here, you'll see a complete history of the original crest from Antoine de la Mothe Cadillac, who was one of the first explorers and founded Detroit in 1701. Well, let's fast forward to 1903, because this is the very first Cadillac, 1903. In this car, if you go into our brass gallery here, you'll see a 1903 Ford. It looks very similar to this because they were very similar, only Henry differentiated this car because it would climb up a 45-degree angle, which was unheard of. And you'll even see a picture of them driving up the stairs, and then you'll see behind the car talking about the 45% angle and the gearing that he did with this, the first Cadillac. And so we've come a long way from this. You might notice the tires are white, and you think, why are the tires white? Well, guess what? That's the natural color of rubber. And it wasn't until 7 years later in 1910 that they added black carbon to tires to extend the life of the tire. And back in those days, you'd say, boy, the tires will last the life of your car. They'll go for at least 3,000 miles. Because, of course, we had a whole different type of roads back then. So this is the very first Cadillac, and it's part of the brass era because you'll see the brass lanterns, the brass horn. This was really prevalent from the late 1800s until 1916. So stay tuned, and we'll look forward to coming back to you soon.